It's killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a turn. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, it's only what you do, some things you gotta do, Let's fight for millions, take a second, see the best can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous in the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing in competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going battle and fight this final round. Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you what you do, it's only what you do, some things you gotta I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more kids, children leaving hearts that's young. We got to keep it open. No, I never can.
Are you waiting?
Great job.
Yay.
Oh my God.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not.
Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Lincoln called me. Hey, man. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show, man. Hope everybody's doing well, man. Who we got in here? Triple OG, you stayed up, man. You set your alarm. What's up, Keena? MGT, what it do, man? DB. What's up, Phantom Brawl? Where you been, dog? What up, Lane? Phil, Pierre, Josh, 88, 3 states, man. Corey Yellowman Jackson, man. Sunline, TB. Hey, Mr. J-Dub, what's popping, dog? What up, TB? What up, Jeffrey? Yeah, we in this motherfucker, man. Yes, indeed, Mr. Tiptoe. All right, Brothers UK, Brothers UK all day. What's up, y'all, man? Hopefully everybody's doing good, man. Obviously, hopefully everyone's healthy, having a great time, and able to spend as much time as they can with their family, staying safe, staying out the way. And let's jump right into it. I'm not sure if anyone saw that interview with Larry Wade and Shawn Porter. Hopefully you saw it. And if not, I'll just matter of fact, I saved it. So let me wait a minute. First, let me ask, has everyone seen it? Type 2 if you haven't seen it. Okay, so pretty much everyone has seen it. Okay, so let's jump into it, man. I'm actually glad these fighters are talking. I'll just say that I'm actually glad that they're coming out and starting to use. You haven't seen it? Oh shit! Damn. Well, I'm gonna give you the link. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna filibuster for a couple of minutes because it's not gonna make sense because some of you guys may have an alternative opinion, and we'll go from there. Let me see if I can find it. Shit, I don't even know where it's at. Man, I can't find it. Go to his Instagram. Go to Coach Wade, Larry Wade's Instagram, and you'll see it. You know what I mean? And so basically what he said was, I'll paraphrase it. He says everyone is on the same schedule now. Everyone has no breaks. Everyone should be healthy. And boxing needs to come out with a gangbuster. Like the same thing I said 2 days ago is the same thing he said as it relates to like boxing needs to come steal recapture, the imagination of its fans. And they need to come out with Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. They need to come out with David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, Jamel Charlo versus Rosario or something like that. Something like that needs to happen, right? And then he also called out everyone in the top 4, top 5. Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford, and he put a clause on Terrence Crawford, which I thought was interesting, because he didn't know that he contradicted himself greatly. He contradicted himself greatly, and he didn't mention Ugas. I think he and Ugas would be a good title eliminator if they're not going to cross the street or anything like that. But he kind of made himself look like kind of funny. I'm just going to tell you the facts. He said, I was going to call Terrence Crawford, but the coronavirus got in the way. And in my head, I'm like, the coronavirus got in the way. I'm like, that makes no sense. Because the reason why it doesn't, in my humble opinion, the reason why it don't make sense is because now is the time. Because you said everyone is on the equal playing field. Everyone's on the same schedule. Why wouldn't you call Terrence Crawford now? Why don't you go live with Bomac? You know what I mean? Why don't your dad and Bomac go live together? You know what I mean? It just makes no sense. So basically, he said, I'm not going to fight Terrence Crawford because he and I haven't spoken and the coronavirus got in the way. But you answered that and saying everyone's on the same playing field, everyone has the same schedule, and boxing needs to come out with a bang. The only person you haven't fought on that list is Terrence Crawford. Now let's just go down the list and see if I can help it make sense. And you guys gonna feel free to call in a second. Keith Thurman, which I thought was a great fight. I actually thought Shawn Porter won that fight. He lost. Danny Garcia, split decision victory. Earl Spence, unanimous loss, and Kell Brook. I think that was a unanimous loss or something like that. So he's fought everyone in the top 5 and only come out with one victory, you know, and it's not because of him, because of lack of effort. It's definitely not because of Shawn, because of lack of effort. You know what I mean? You don't take away what someone has earned, but at the end of the day, the business of boxing has not been great to Shawn Porter, you know, and it definitely stems from one, if you mind don't want to work backwards, but he didn't. The biggest mistake he ever made in terms of, because I'm pretty sure he got a pretty healthy check, you know what I mean, in terms of fighting Earl Spence, is he didn't have a rematch clause. You know, I mean, it's just, I mean, honestly, that's asinine. That's like leaving your house and not locking the door. You know, that's like I don't get it. I don't understand that he's the only one in PBC that didn't have a rematch clause. J-Rock had a rematch clause. Wilder had a rematch clause. Gary Russell always has a rematch clause. Who else? Jamel Charlo had a rematch clause. Shawn Porter is the only PBC fighter that did not have a rematch clause. I'm confused. Like I just don't get it, you know. And at the end of the day, I think that the business of boxing has done him bad. And I'll speak Shawn Porter also. I'll say this. People always see, here's the catch. People always love Shawn Porter in the ring, and you have every right to love Shawn Porter in the ring. He works hard. He puts his body through hell, puts himself in great shape, all the above. There's nothing you can't. Shawn doesn't take any shortcuts. I've seen it with my own eyes, and I can't dispute that. But when he steps out of the ring, he shoots himself in the foot. Like, for example, if I'm a fighter, I know Earl Spence won the fight, right? And you can say you won the fight the day of, and you can move on about that. But there's another thing to have jealousy in your tone. And when men hear jealousy in your tone, they tend not to like you. You know, it's similar. I mean, I would say, I mean, I got a fighter told me, a world champion fighter says, Shawn Porter is never going to have a belt again because the more he talks, the more he sounds like his father. And I think that they should have had that yin yang in the beginning, but now it's just overboard, and it's like it really don't make any sense at this point, you know. Let me cut my heater off. Hold on. Shawn should have took this time to reconnect with his fans, because one, he bashed, and I'm just speaking pragmatically. Danny Garcia's guy is in here. He called Earl Spence jealous and he bashed him. And then he said Deontay Wilder can't beat Tyson Fury. Now, I'm gonna be honest. If that was my son, first eternity now. Hey, if that was my son, I'm gonna just be candidly honest with you. I would tell him to say Deontay Wilder's gonna win, because it's a business decision. Everyone makes business decisions. You know what I mean? Like, I would not go public and say, just because I know the fan base, just because I know other people may want to see you fight, but they're not going to financially support you. And especially the tough year he's had in terms of selling tickets. You know, honestly, against Ugas, I had about 100 free tickets. Honestly, I had about 100 free tickets, and I probably gave away about 20 of them. You know, it was cold that night, but so was Tank Davis fight. Tank Davis was pretty much, it was probably colder at Tank Davis fight because it's closer to uh, January, but I think Sean's was in March. It was the week before we went. It was actually the week before we went to. It was in March. So Tank Davis was Grammy weekend last year. So Grammy weekend was probably colder, you know. And I think that he should have been a little bit more diligent. I genuinely think Shawn should have been a little bit more diligent in securing his fan base because even though he has the biggest platform as it relates to boxing in terms of the show, but I don't think it's transformed into people liking him. You know, I think I don't know if it's too late to rebrand himself, but he definitely needs a PR person. Like he definitely and um because y- you can't come off as like because you've lost, right? So you can't come off as like well, I'm better than these guys. You can't because you've lost to them. Now, what you got to do is trying to wean them into a rematch. Like you got to try and con them and finesse them into a rematch. You know, the fans want to see it. You know, you gotta let the fans speak for you. You got to let the fans DM Earl Spence. You got to let the fans DM Danny Garcia. And I think, and I know, not that I think that, but I know that Danny Garcia wants no parts of Shawn Porter. Keith Thurman admits it. He said he'll never fight Shawn Porter again. Um, and Earl Spence, there's no reason for him to fight him again because it's too far now. I think the one chance they had at the rematch, I think the one chance that they had at the rematch was immediate. But Shawn didn't have a rematch clause because I think that pay-per-view probably would have did 25 to 30% more than what it did because fans would have been excited. I would have been excited to see that fight again, you know, and then they probably could have threw it in Dallas, you know. And no, you probably don't want to throw it in Dallas because you need those 17,000 pay-per-view buys. So you'll probably put it in Las Vegas so the people in Dallas can buy the pay-per-views. You know, because you need those numbers. And you know, if I swear if Shawn was stayed humble, you know, he got this arrogant chip on his shoulder now, and it's not. He'll see at the end of his career. He'll definitely see at the end of his career how he squandered it, and he should have paid closer attention to the frequencies of the boxing fans. You know, um, I think he's how many wins you think he's away from the Hall of Fame? I think he's 2 wins away from the Hall of Fame. Manny Pacquiao will never fight Shawn Porter. I mean, I heard it from. I talk to Manny Pacquiao's team at least once a month. I don't know why they like me, but I don't know why they like me, but they like me. You know what I mean? um, no way in hell they're fighting Shawn Porter. That's I mean, I heard it from the horse's mouth, not Manny Pacquiao, but from their team. So I think Shawn really needs that Terrence Crawford fight, and hopefully Porter is done with the WBC chain. Yeah, that shit is retarded. I mean, no, his dad has a WBC chain, right? Yeah, yeah, I know how I feel about choker chains. You know, what I mean, I think choker chains for 30 and under guys. You know, what I mean, ain't no grown man supposed to be walking around with a choker chain. I mean, I'm just being real. You know, what I mean, that's like, come on, man, you don't do shit like that, man. You got to invest, man. You got to buy buildings. You got to buy houses, man. You walk, man. I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck if you do have it or don't have it. That chain could have been a down payment on a house in Ohio. You know, so I think it's. Oh, both of them had the chains. Oh, I didn't know about that. I would think Shawn would be more disciplined because Shawn don't even buy new cars. Well, he just bought one. I saw on the on YouTube or something like that. I forget what kind of car he was. You know, Shawn may have to move up to 124 for a fight for a paycheck. I'm not saying he can't win. I'm saying to get the money that he desires, um, he's going to have maybe move up. You know what I mean, or maybe do some catch weights. You know, like maybe him and no J Rock don't need to catch weight, but I'm saying maybe him and like Laura or somebody like that. You know, what would be a great main event fight on Fox? You know, maybe they catch weight at 152 or something like that. Uh, the fight sells itself to boxing fans. You know, um, it'll be a hard fight to sell tickets, but it'll be in terms of viewership, it would do great in terms of viewership. You know what I mean? But I'm interested if you guys have to say. I think Shawn done put himself into a corner that I mean, he just failed miserably, man. Like because Shawn don't have to be Shawn works for PBC inside. Let me open up the phone lines. Y'all, it's time for y'all to call in. It's time for y'all to call in. Chuck Willery, we'll be back in 2 and 2. Hey, man, last night's show was fun as hell. I'm going to post it on my Instagram as soon as I edit it. So feel free to call in, man. We're having a good time. Let's go. Let's go. Feel free to call in. But I think that, yeah, man, Shawn put himself in because he has the biggest platform. All he has to do is say, who do y'all want me to fight next? And PBC do a poll. And they probably going to take my advice too. Or Shawn needs to do a poll on his Instagram. I bet they do this. Who do you want me to fight? And let the fans talk. Tag who you want me to fight. Let the fans talk. Because every time you open your mouth, it sounds like jealousy. You know what I mean? Like he sounds like he's jealous of Earl Spence. You had a chance to beat him. It was a close fight going into 7 rounds. I think 8 through 12. Earl kind of separated himself, but it was a great fight. I can't, man. Are you interested in seeing Earl fight? I'm not interested in Earl seeing fight. I'm not interested in Thurman at all. I'm more interested in, believe it or not, I'm more interested in Shawn than I don't have. I'm tired of Danny. I'm tired of Keith stealing from the fans. Keith is a thief, man. Keith is a thief, man. He's stealing from the fans. He fights once a year, claims he's injured, and there you go.
Lemo 10 to B12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
540, what it do?
Hey, what's happening, Fred?
How you feel, man?
The Sunline 55.
Oh, what's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Porter got the energy, man. He fight like, some of the greats, man. Back in the day, he got that old school fight. He ain't got to hold his head down on nobody, about nobody, and for no fight. All he need to do is fight. I don't know what's wrong with him and his daddy, but I think he got issues when it comes trying to appease some other folks. You know what I mean? All he got to do is fight. If he want to fight, he need to call this fight. Ain't nobody got to tell him who to fight. That man, he decent though. You know what I mean? I ain't putting him on no pedestal. But great day, man.
He's a hell of a
why
fighter.
Why a man gonna spend that opportunity? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's like the and I say this respectfully, not out of disrespect, because you got to get to the Super Bowl, but he's like basically the Buffalo Bills of boxing. You know what I mean? In the 90s, like
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you get to the Super Bowl, but you lose. You know?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm not being funny. I'm serious.
Man, you gotta call it what it is. You gotta call it what it is. You know what I mean?
And the funny thing is, he's just a technical camp away. It may be too late right now because he's stuck in his ways and he knows how to make 147 pounds. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But imagine 27, 28. He has his dad. Because I don't have no respect for his dad, but I say his dad pushes him.
Understood.
Does a great job. But I can't take away what someone's earned. You know what I mean? I think his dad does a great job at physically preparing him for the fight.
Try to put him in a position. You know what I mean? His dad tried, but all that old, want to be in the limelight, man. Don't no trainer be in the limelight, man. Nobody play that guy. I'm old school, son.
Yeah.
Nobody respect that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he needs if he had a technical coach, and I told him, man, like, I'm being honest. I told him to bring somebody in. Oh, I can do it myself. I told him, like, I mean, you got to try and talk to him so they can understand. Because I wanted to help. I don't give a fuck how he said. I still want Shawn to make millions of dollars. I still want Earl to make millions of dollars. You know, I think he's a 6 month. He should be working on technical skills. Like,
man.
Like
right now, make a man miss for a whole 3, maybe 10 rounds. You can make some get in the ring and make somebody miss for 10 rounds.
Yeah, because he's a physically gifted guy.
Body shot.
He's a physically gifted guy. Like Shawn is physically gifted. I think he probably could have. I don't know if he could have made the NFL, but I mean, he could have been a really good college athlete.
Oh yeah, you can see it in him. He's an athlete, no doubt. No doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
just
I think
master the craft, and did all that Hollywood shit, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with a little swag, you know what I mean? But don't shit on yourself trying to be more, than what you need to be. You know what I mean? I mean, I believe in being, I was nice at 19, man, and I was an amateur. I was an amateur slim. I was living like I was a king then. So I know how to, I know that fool shit getting you with that ego, and you win a couple of fights. The shit can make your head go crazy. I can't imagine what it is for them. You know, I don't even try to talk. I think I know what the elite fighters, you know, go through, but God Almighty, let him. He need everything to calm down, man, and get put in place. And I appreciate your show, son, because you bring that you bring that you know the right energy to and the love for the game.
Oh, thank you.
And I respect that, son.
Oh, that's
hey,
awesome.
man, I'm gonna get off here, man. That's my piece, man.
All right,
I ain't cussing nobody out tonight. Be strong, baby. All right, man. Peace. Yeah, man.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. I think. Oh shit, 402.
Let me take the B12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
How you feel? How you feel?
Was good with it. Fred was good with it.
I'm feeling good, man. How you feel?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, chilling at work and shit.
Okay, I appreciate you. You know, I always appreciate you tuning in. I know you got a lot of responsibilities on your plate.
Already. I just want to call and say, man, son, man, that nigga just need to fight Bud, man. Get it over with, man.
Yeah, they need to fight each other. Just get it over with.
When Earl fight Danny, and just imagine if Keith come back. You know Earl gonna want to get that Keith fight before he fight Bud or his son again. You know he is. Because he been calling that nigga since 2015.
I remember he always said that. Yeah.
Right.
I like Earl, man. I appreciate that. No, your call is only 30 seconds long, so go.
No, I just called to let y'all know I'm debating Cali Enigma Saturday at 4:00 on Top Cat on his channel.
That's love.
I'm a body Cali ass. I'm gonna body him. He don't believe in God, but I'm a body his ass with it. Watch me.
At what time? At what time?
4:00 p.m. It's gonna be 2:00 your time.
Okay, perfect. Okay, 2:00 Pacific Standard Time. Okay, on Legendary Top Cats for sure. We own it.
Already. Already.
Yeah, man. Bud and Earl Bud and Shawn just need to fight. I mean, just get it over with, man. Like, enough is enough. I think that if they don't get the Kell Brook fight, which I believe they can, Kell Brook may be trying to cut the weight now to make 47. You know what I mean? He might want to see where he's at. He might want to start camp now because he's big. He's like a tank. Like, if you did this to Kell Brook, he wouldn't move. You know how you push somebody and they stumble back? He's like Earl. Like if you push Earl, he wouldn't move. You know what I mean? They kind of got that to him. And Shawn is a tank too now.
Let me take the B12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
I can't sleep well. What's good, bro?
How you feel, dog? Where you been?
So where I've been, shit, I've been working, grinding. Now I'm on the road right now, and I'm in Ohio.
Okay, that's what's up. Oh, so you called? So you going to check on the porters?
Hell no. You know, I'm dropped this load off. You feel me? Work my way down to Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Work my way back to the crib.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Okay, how many days you on the road? 4?
Nah, I'm 6.
Oh, okay, 6. Okay.
Yeah, you feel me? Hey, I'm but still be working. I know a lot of people ain't working right now. So you know how that go. Hey, Fred, so what's the timetable with this boxer shit? Like, who we looking like?
Man.
Ball?
I mean, I said November. Well, like when it came out, I said November. These motherfuckers not in camp. They not in camp.
Tank probably blowing up. Tank probably like 185 right now.
Man, damn. I man, these niggas ain't running. I'll be running twice a day. You know what I mean? These niggas ain't running.
I be seeing you on Instagram. You be getting it.
Yeah, I have to.
You don't play.
No, I can't. You know what I mean? But I don't know what these niggas doing, man. Like, I wouldn't want to see a fighter now. You know, I mean, Caleb Plant stays in great shape. You know, Wilder stays in great shape. You know, everyone else kind of blows up. Oh, Gary Russell stays in great shape. You know who else stays in good shape? Believe it or not.
Who?
And you wouldn't think it because he's kind of odd socially and loud. Jamel Charlo stays in good shape. You know, he don't see how he goes above like 175 or something like that. He looks always like he looks ripped. You know,
the 154 pound, that motherfucker, he got rage problems.
Yeah,
that nigga crazy.
Yeah.
Hey yo, what's Fred? Real quick,
yes.
Shawn Porter or Dry Ennis? Who you got?
Shawn Porter against who?
Ennis. Who's Ennis? Who you got?
Ooh, that's a not a great fight, but an interesting fight. Is Ennis ready? Man, man, honestly, for real, Shawn Porter might make him like surrender. just with the pressure.
Damn.
Like, I don't know, like Ennis got to do that agility and them great boxing skills for 12 rounds. You're not knocking Shawn Porter out. Okay.
Nah.
Man, I mean, damn. Nah, Shawn.
I'm saying though, at some point he has to step up and fight somebody.
Yeah, Ennis, both of them. Shawn got to fight somebody, and Ennis got to fight somebody. Showtime will pay for that fight.
Wait, so what about Ennis and Virgil Ortiz? Or that's years away.
That's years away. Oh man, that's tough. Oh, that's a tough fight. I don't know. You gotta give me some time because I really ain't seen Ortiz fight. I just see him on Instagram. You know, I haven't sat down and watched his fights, but from what I see, you know what I mean? And the Solomon interview. Remember, I interviewed Brad Solomon in Atlanta. And he told me he was really good. And he's an Olympian, you know. So I think that I don't know. I really like Ennis. I think that Shawn will be maybe not yet. You know, maybe like a Josecito Lopez or somebody. Maybe you get John Molina out of retirement, you know. Maybe fight him, you know, pay him $100,000 to come out of retirement. You know.
And my last question for the night, what about Regis? He done?
Ooh, it's gonna be tough for Regis. You know, Regis is in that like we don't care space.
Just like Demetrius.
Oh yeah. Like kind of in that I don't care space. Like he had a chance to win us over, and he kept the fight in third gear. You know, I'm not taking nothing away from him. I like him, but he didn't. He didn't give it. He should have stepped on the gas in the championship rounds, and he didn't. You know. So that's kind of what I feel about that.
All right, Fred, I'm gonna give you a holler tomorrow. Hey, tell Reggie Owens to call him, man. Hey, that's a good ass caller.
Oh yeah, he cool. Shit. Yeah, he in there somewhere.
All right, Fred, I'm gonna get back to this.
Appreciate you. Safe, you be safe, please.
That's a fact, though.
All the time. All right. Yep. Peace. Yeah, man. It's oh man, that's gonna be tough. In this, I don't know. I ain't watching Virgil Ortiz fight, so but we'll see. I know you in here, Reg. Oh man, 4 steps of food to death. World Breaker is back as the Lion Killer. Oh, really? Hopefully he's well, you know. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Shawn and Bud just got to fight. But I'll say this. I'm satisfied with Kell Brook or Shawn Porter as Terrence Crawford's next opponent. You know, will Kell Brook quit? I don't know. But it's definitely I mean, I would give him credit for beating Kell Brook. I know that Kell Brook's best days looks like they're behind him. But you know, I would give him credit. Hey Tay, you called Kell Brook small? You think he's small? He's short now, but I think he's kind of built, you know what I mean? Then I have to nominate Reggie. Yeah, man. But I don't know what's gonna happen with Shawn. Like Shawn is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Shawn is gonna be real humbled by his next check, you know, because Danny's not fighting him. Manny Pacquiao's not fighting him. If Earl said, I want to fight Shawn, Fox would step in and be like, nah, we don't want you to fight Shawn. Like for real. Because if Fox didn't give Shawn a rematch clause, why would they want him to fight Earl again? I mean, you got to read the tea leaves. Like you got to have common sense to understand like the realities of it. You know, I think that Shawn really, really gotta start campaigning for fights, similar to the way he did Danny and Berto, similar to the way he did those two. You know what I mean? Porter been ducking. No, I don't think Danny Garcia wants to fight him because Danny wants pay-per-view money. You know what I mean? And Danny's earned it. Like I know y'all hate on Danny because it's fun. You know what I mean? Got a big Danny Garcia fan in here. But if you ever wanted to see how good or how close to great he lost his 2 big fights now, but how close to great he is, go watch the Amir Khan fight. And I watched that fight and I loved how Danny Garcia stayed composed, and in the first couple of rounds, man, he was outclassed, and he says, "I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna time him. I'm gonna time him." Next thing you know, fight's over. So Danny I like Danny. Like y'all Danny's sturdy. He don't, I mean, Danny got rocks in his hands. He hits hard with both hands. He has he doesn't look like it because he's real casual socially, but he really loves boxing. I've seen him cry in a hotel after a loss. It was a Shawn Porter fight. Not cry, but you know how emotionally you're just like, fuck, man. I saw him going up to his hotel room, and I was like, man, thank you for a great weekend and allowing me to document this fight. And you could just see like just how fucking like, But Danny's good, man. Danny's good. Shawn is good. Shawn just need to be normal. Like I think Larry Wade is great for him. I really think Coach Wade is great for every fighter. Shit. If you can hire Coach Wade, I would suggest that you do. Look at Caleb Plant's body. God, he's in great shape. Caleb Plant is in stupendous shape. Look at Badu Jack. Badu Jack looks like a different fighter physically. He's still kind of like methodical, and still don't really have a fourth and fifth gear, but his first through third gear is pretty damn good. What'd you say, Reese? Shawn needed to figure out if he want to be a fighter or if he want to commentate full time. Yeah, I don't know what he want to do because he's not going to get the fights. He's going to be the 65th team going into the NCAA tournament. He's going to be the odd man out. Manny's going to fight Mikey, and Earl is going to fight Danny. It's just what I believe, And Keith Thurman is going to be sitting out there like a lost puppy, and Shawn Porter's going to be sitting out there like a lost puppy. Maybe they fight each other. They would have to put that fight in Vegas, right? Oh, no, man, that's a Barclay fight. You can get 10,000 people in Barclay. That's a good fight, for somebody's interim belt. They just make up a belt and, the WBC title eliminator, you know how they do, So maybe he'll do that, But I genuinely wish Shawn well, like I genuinely want him to win. And oh man, I appreciate you, Ron. Where you been, man? I called and left you a message, man. Where you been? You ain't even called me back, dog. Oh man. So yeah, I think Keith is shit, man. I don't give a fuck. I'll be honest. I don't give a fuck about Keith. Like you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me to appreciate Keith because he disrespects the fan. You know what I mean? Like he disrespects the fans, man. Like, and I looked him in the face and I said, man, do you want to reiterate that? Do you really want to he says, nah, fuck the fans, basically. They gonna come see me regardless. I'm like, oh shit. Come on, Keith. Come on. We're gonna try this again, Keith. I said, I'm asking, and I look him like I'm trying to lead him. Like, Keith, I'm trying to ask you. And this has nothing to do with his father lying on me at all. I just want to be clear. His father lied on me. And I would never, I'm not, man, come on, man. I'm not. Anyways. But I just wouldn't I don't know. If Keith's not a world champion, I'm not interested. And not that I'm very much interested about him, the world championship belts either. But if he's in an interim fight, I'm not covering it in terms of going to it, You know what I mean? Not unless I do a family vacation or something around it. Outside of that, I ain't going. Shit, fuck out. Nah, I ain't, because that fight got to be in New York. If it's in Vegas, I'll drive, but I'm not. Nah, I'm cool. So, yeah, man. Keith turned off a lot of boxing fans. I check it before Fred came. Yeah, it's yeah, man. I hope they get their money though. You know what I mean? Fox got the money, so they got to get it. So hopefully they get it. But I think Keith and Shawn might have to fight. Oh no, but Keith gonna say he's coming off an injury again, so he's gonna fight He can't fight Berto. He already fought Robert Guerrero. Who can Keith Thurman fight? Yeah, I'm still in posters and shit. Man, that's the dumbest thing ever, man. Still in posters, man. Get the fuck out of here. That was funny, man. That was real funny to me. Like they said, she said, excuse me, from Nancy from the WBC, said I stole. And did try to take it back. Like, yeah. Adrian Broner. Nah, Adrian Broner wouldn't sell himself to Keith Thurman. Nah, man. Ugas or Brook. Ugas and Keith Thurman. I like that fight. Ugas and Keith Thurman. Or Lipinets. Yeah, Sergio Lipinets is fighting for the IBF mandatory. So that fight was canceled and it was moved from the Wilder fight. Can that Coda dude make 47? He's in shape though. I've seen him walking around the hotel. That motherfucker Coda be in shape. Coda in shape. He awkward as hell, but he be in shape like a motherfucker, dog. For real. I've seen him. He in shape. Obviously, it's fight week, so everyone looks in shape. But Keith Thurman can fight Carissa Shields. I wish they would let the supporters pick the next fight due to the. Here's what they need to do. Here's what they need to, and I know they listening because they always steal my ideas. ESPN and PBC every week or every 2 weeks or every week, they need to sign fights. They need to get these fights signed, sealed, and delivered. Go on Instagram Live and sign these fights and date TBA, date and location TBA. But you need to have these fights signed, sealed, and delivered. Now, here's the catch. They really don't have to fight. But you got people talking about boxing. There's nothing to talk about. Ain't nobody talking about the NBA, the NFL. But just imagine if they came out and said Earl Spence is fighting Danny Garcia. You know what I mean? TBA, most likely that fight will be in Barclay because Danny comes with 12,000 people. But they ain't even got to fight. You know, they can fake an injury with Danny and Earl Spence goes and fights Manny Pacquiao, you know, or thereof, you know, like, but just have people start talking about the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? Why isn't PBC? Why PBC don't have a Instagram team? Like, why are they not interviewing their fighters every day? They got 300 fighters. Why are they not interviewing a fighter every day for content? They just, they just squandering it, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. And it's free. And it's free because the interviewer will do it for free because they're gonna, you know, maybe you can get the guy from Marcos. Maybe Marcos would do it, you know. The guy who from Fight Hub, maybe he can do it, you know. Interview all the fighters on Fox, or maybe, you know who I would like to see do interviews, as weird as this may sound, because I've never seen him do interviews like casually. Joe Goosen, like, he's always pretty stoic and straightforward. I would be interested to see Joe Goosen interview people in this type of environment. You know what I mean? I would genuinely love to see. And what I mean in this type of environment where ain't no fights coming. What are you doing with your life? You know, can Joe Goosen do it? You know what I mean? I think it would be like an awkwardly entertaining interview. Like, you know what I mean? After you talk about, hey, how was your last fight? You know, what you been up to? You know, how's the quarantine coming? And how would Joe Goosen interview Adrian Broner? And Adrian Broner is talking about like Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? That would be funny, man. Like, that would be oh man, the guy on the couch from Half Baked. Or they should have celebrities, you know, like real celebrities, not Rosie Perez. Rosie Perez is a little bit too much. She knows too much about boxing. But make these guys entertainers, not boxers. Make these guys entertainers. Like, maybe who would be a good person to assume that job as the interviewer? Samuel Jackson, maybe. The Rock would be pretty cool. Mark Wahlberg knows too much about boxing. Maybe Beyonce. That would be pretty cool. Like, maybe Tony Braxton. KQKC for sure. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, Mrs. Plant knows too much about boxing. You know what I mean? Because they can't talk about nothing. So Sway in the morning is cool. You know what I mean? But he knows too much about boxing. I'm just trying to make these guys entertainers, like trying to make that mom in North Carolina like them, you know. So, but we'll see, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't have the answer. But Tony Braxton, that shit would be good, huh? That shit would be fire. Tony Braxton is my first celebrity crush. Tony Braxton. 7 whole days. Charlamagne knows too much about boxing. You know what I mean? I was trying. Jerry Seinfeld. That would be interesting. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we know we're going to get the interviews with Miss Sweet Hands and whoever else in boxing. Those are coming. Jerry Springer. That shit would be hilarious. That shit need to be an episode, Jerry Springer. You know what I mean? That shit would be nice. Beyonce, that'll be fun too. They can't afford her, but that would be nice. Or maybe some NBA players. Maybe have Kevin Durant. There we go. Kevin Durant and maybe LeBron James. Oh, that was UP good. Oh man, that short haircut had me, man. Yeah, man. If you smell, can you smell Martha Stewart? Oh man. It'll be cool though, man. It'll be cool. Yeah, man. It's somebody call in. Y'all not calling. Y'all listening to me talk, nigga. I don't want to talk this whole show. Y'all motherfuckers call in. Somebody help me out. I'm drowning. I'm not drowning. Wendy Williams. Oh shit. I don't think they would want to do that shit. Wendy Williams producers. I have them motherfuckers. I don't think they will want that. Wendy ain't no joke. Oh shit! Thank you, Reese. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Reese Joe.
Hey, friend, what's going on?
How you feel, man?
I'm feeling all right. I ain't gonna say 55 mil because I ain't gonna geek myself up and still be broke. Enough is enough. So let's get to the point. I think some boxers right now is the time to get your shit together. Now it's the time to reprogram and try to figure out what you want to do next. If you see a company that ain't rhyme for you or ain't trying to throw content out on you, do it yourself. YouTube is free. Start your YouTube channel. Start using your social media platform for the good. Stop using it for negativity because they'll never comment back on the positive stuff. They only everybody always go off the negative stuff like I did yesterday when Omega tried to play in my face. But I'm just saying, we gotta look past the negative. So we all quarantining, and like I said, everybody needs to stay at home. If y'all stay at home, we'll get off this lockdown. If people keep going out, we gonna be in. We ain't gonna see no fight. We gonna be in this motherfucker forever. You know what I mean? But my thing is, now is the time to use your resources. Get your YouTube started, fighters, especially the black fighters. Stop letting the other YouTubers use your content. Get your own shit. Start being accessible to your supporters. Mm-hmm. Start making, that way, just like the Charlos. I love them. I don't want to hear shit bad about it. I don't give a fuck. And I heard the last man say that Jamel is enraged. No, the fuck he ain't. It's just the point. He ain't got time for nobody playing in his face. And I don't know this from a cat to pay, but I can understand them. But see, I know Jamel and his wife and his family got their own YouTube page. And I go watch their little videos and you can really get an insight of who they really are. Mm-hmm. Because some people only see what they want to see. But when somebody actually lets you in their life, it gives you a better outlook on it gives you a better outlook on the reasons why they act the way they do. Sure. But once you get to know them, you will have a whole different perspective. But don't open your mouth about somebody if you don't know. You ain't trying to get to know them. You only see what you see out of a reaction of what somebody else did. You understand what I'm saying? Like, them boys is nice. You know what I mean? They got a good background. They love their family. They take care of their family. They really, if you look at in the inside, they regular people. They good-hearted people. Yeah, but y'all just see the other side because of the business. But just like that last time, I remember when I think Adrian Barner was fighting somebody. He got beat up that night. And Jamal was on the undercard. And Jamel, they was going back and forth. Yeah, when they was beefing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I remember that. But Jamel didn't give a fuck. He was gonna fight at that goddamn weigh-in. That's just how they is. You ain't gonna talk your motherfucking shit and you ain't gonna keep talking. I don't want to hear that either. If you gonna fight, we're gonna fight. All that tongue wrestling, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time. But like I said, now's the time. If these black fighters feel like they ain't getting the support they need, you know what I mean, or they waiting on something, you have your own. You have the resources. If you ain't doing shit, make your YouTube page. You know what I mean? Interact with your people. You got to believe in yourself. You got to start betting on yourself and stop waiting for somebody to do it for you. Because you're gonna wait. If you're gonna want to wait, you're gonna keep waiting. And then you can put your own narrative out there. Stop letting these white folks control what you do and the thought of what you do and how you live it. Put your own stuff out there. You understand? The supporters that really fuck with you gonna support. Now, right or wrong in the different, we still gonna have your back, but I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. You know what I mean? That's anybody. But I think now's the time to stop waiting on motherfuckers to do shit for you and start doing it on your own. Invest in yourself. Believe in yourself. Start being accessible to your fans. Now you see everybody and their great grandma going live since the goddamn coronavirus started. Half these people that's going live, I ain't never seen them say hi to a supporter. I ain't never seen them acknowledge nobody on motherfucking Instagram. Now all of a sudden, them motherfuckers so bored, they on Instagram going live with any and everybody. Kids, grandpas, rats, dogs, mice, bed bugs. You know what I mean? Because they ain't got shit to do. But you have to want to put your stuff out there. You know what I mean? We can ride, the supporters can ride with you for so long and take up for you and stand up for you. But when are you going to do it for yourself? Now is the time. We ain't doing shit. We can't see no motherfucking fight. We can't do a motherfucking thing but sit here and be black. Stay black and die. And stay safe. So at the end of the day, take this time that God has allowed you to see God move in certain ways. We be thinking shit be unnecessary, but the whole time he just making something for us to be, put in a different situation. But when we look back at it, we be like, you know what, God, that was necessary. You know what I mean? For those who believe in God, because now it gave me time to get my shit together, my mind, my heart, my soul, just reprogram. But that's all I gotta say, Fred. I love y'all. I love y'all in the chat, but keep it cute. Keep it the fuck cute on Jamel, Earl, and Deontay Wilder. Now y'all call and say what y'all gotta say, and please don't say, Reese Joe, I like you, but you this and then the third. Man, look, this does me. I'm just in the chat. I'm in the salon. I'm on the other side of the barbershop. I just came my way. I just came over there to get y'all together because niggas got some more than females, but that's another story. Good day. Thanks for joining.
All right, appreciate you. Thanks, Reese. Good day. Reese funny. Yeah, man. Y'all better not say nothing about the Charlos. Shit. Yeah, I like the Charlos. I like them a lot. I think it's a great story. What's the chances of two brothers becoming world champions? Now let's say, what's the chances of two twin brothers becoming world champions? Sheesh. That's rare. And a third brother can fight too. You know what I mean? He looks I don't know if he's a fighter, but he looks athletic and wiry. He looks strong, and I haven't seen him in a while, but I think that's a third brother. Yeah, but he looks in great shape too. Looks like he could be a hell of a football player. Yeah, man. Y'all ain't gonna catch the captain. Oh, what's up, Picasso? Picasso, man. What it do, man? Picasso, man. Oh, man. Picasso, man. Shit, 1 in 100,000? Shit, more than that. Shit. Reese just stopped in for a quick curl. Yeah, she got to get a blowout real quick. She had to get some nutrition in her hair. You know what I mean? Oh man. Yeah, I saw you. I see you talking and shit. Yeah, man. It's fun though, man. But I really hope that they figure it out. Like I really hope that they figure it out. Like I pray, because I don't like saying I told you so if it's negative. I mean, I don't give a man. Shit. Oh shit, Triple OG.
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
What's up, Triple OG?
That's my interest right there. My interest. Now, all these scared to death Negroes ain't as scared as all these white scared to death Negroes. I watch the numbers. I watch it every day. And what I don't like is when I read and I'm watching TV, I think I hear a white motherfucker tell me, stay in the house. You know what I said? I said, white motherfucker now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been here long enough to know when to stay the fuck in my house. I understand, but I'm watching who out there in the street, and I'm watching the numbers of who died. Do you think if we were dying like this shit be on television this much? Telling us stay in. Who you think they're telling to stay in?
old ass white people in Florida, retired, laying on the beach, and white kids doing what's that shit? Summer, what do they call that shit when it's spring break? That kind of shit. Do you know they stay outside free?
Mm-hmm.
When somebody hit me up on my page, talking about, well, black people get corona too. I said, I didn't say they didn't get it. I'm just telling you, I don't see Africa showing up on the damn list on the news. I keep seeing Europe, all the states. I said, how much you been hearing about Africa with the coronavirus? Have you heard anything?
No.
I ain't saying they don't have it, but they don't have an epidemic. And I don't see black people with an epidemic here. Not that we can't catch it, but I think we stand in the house more than anybody. You show one video of us, and who you see? You see some guys in the neighborhood probably having cookout or whatever. Or somebody said somebody was having a cookout. I said, okay. But if it's not airborne and flying in the air, who gonna bring it around those brothers? The place you're catching that in New York now is in the hospitals. You know that's the big spot, right? The hospitals. We know the village is getting it. You know the village is like Atlanta, right?
West Hollywood out here.
Yeah. Oh, it's West Hollywood and y'all. Yeah. What about San Francisco?
Definitely San Francisco.
But yeah, I mean, I get it. Stay inside, and ain't nobody paying no attention to Trump ass man, but dumbass white preachers, man, saying, you know, they had didn't they arrest some preacher for having a
church,
busting people into the church?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. But I always like to let people know it is not us. If it was us and a lot of dead bodies, it wouldn't make that much news. They cannot control white people. You see them on the news. Have you been watching the news?
Yeah. I've been not heavily.
Republican governors, they're like defiant against this thing.
Wow.
And what's wrong with them? And if you talk to my mama tell you what I think about it. Because I told my mama, I hope they kill them all. Shit, fuck them. I ain't thinking about them. However, if they don't want to stay inside, I'm not going to tell them to stay inside. Oh, I had my grandchildren last night and today. So that's why I ain't say too much. I was listening to you last night.
I appreciate you.
But
Did you hear Reese? She met her match last night. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard her when she was talking, and my grandson kicked me in my back by accident sleeping. Man, I almost reached over and punched him in the head. I was like, oh, whoa. It was like, then he woke up this morning. Look, I fixed some hash brown potatoes, applesauce, eggs, and I gave him a little sausage, you know. And then the mom came and got him, and I'm back alone again. And that's why I was on the way down the highway. I said, Fred, you saying that shit when I'm on the road. I'm pulling over this time. So you put your alarm clock on, I pull over on the side of the road. I said, what alarm clock? Nigga, I'm on my way home. But you tickle me with that, man. When you say that, you know, most people, I think if you catch them, and you know, my age or whatever, you catch them wrong, you know, they wear their feelings on the shirt sleeve. The only time it get me a little bit, you get me when I'm driving, nigga, and I can't get to my phone because I ain't gonna fuck with my phone. Well, I want to jump through for that motherfucker. Always wait till I'm in the car.
Oh man.
But I think we talking about Shawn Porter again, and you know how I feel about him.
How do you feel about him? Got new people in here.
Y'all think he can't get knocked out. I think his next good fight, he's getting knocked the fuck out because he done took too many side to head, man. He done took too many side to head. His advantage had been he was fighting at about 175 pounds in amateurs or something, wasn't he? Because he beat a big dude. Who was he? Beat a big known guy.
Usyk.
Yeah, ain't that the light heavyweight or cruiserweight going heavyweight now?
He's a heavyweight now.
Damn. He beat his ass.
Yeah.
So, he could have been an outstanding athlete. The only thing he could have played was running back, but he didn't have Barry Sanders'
skills. You know what I mean? So he had to go boxing. He had to go boxing. Unless he could have played baseball, he probably would have made a good shortstop. He looked like he could knock the hell out of the ball now.
Yeah, he probably, baseball, you're probably right.
Yeah, he do look like a shortstop now because the Astros got this little Hispanic guy that plays shortstop. And he be hitting home runs, and that's like about 5'4". I was like, who the fuck is that? But yeah, I give him credit where credit due. But I don't give his daddy shit. Because I don't like the way his daddy may help push him and get him in shape. But you could look at Shawn looking at him sometimes like, nigga, I know you thought you found me somewhere and you got me and saved me, but I can't wait till you die. He just had that look in that 12 round against Earl Spence. You remember he said, do what I tell you, do what I. He still be saying, I heard you. That's the first time I heard him bark back. He said, I heard you. And maybe he didn't understand. This nigga just cracked me, man. He ain't hit you, he hit me. Shit, I heard you. But yeah, man, I'm going to go back in the chat and all that. Stay down. Pretty soon, everybody will be saying, this shit almost sounded like Easter or Merry Christmas, man. And, stay safe. And what we supposed to stay safe doing what? We don't know who the fuck to go around. You know who to go around, who not to go around?
No, you don't. You got to assume everyone has it.
Do your kids have it?
Nah, not that I know of.
Okay. Are you assuming that they have it? No, you're not. And so you're cool. My grandkids was around here today. For a split second, I had to lights all the motherfucker down in here. Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't coughing and sneezing, because y'all little kids. They said, we ain't in school, so we ain't catching that. We ain't in school. And I went to the pharmacy yesterday with my grandson, man, and he was sitting over there. He's 7 years old. And he said, Papa. I said, what? He said, man, this corona got me going, man. This got me thinking 1 + 1 is 3. I was driving, man. Do you know I bust out laughing? I said, where the hell you get that from? He said, it got me thinking 1 + 1 is 3. What is up with this?
He's 7?
And I was like, yeah, he's 7 years old when he said it. I was like,
clever.
Where the hell did it come from? Where you hear that? He said, I heard that in my head. He said, this corona just got me going, Papa. It got me thinking 1 + 1 is 3. And I was like, where was he going with this? That sounds like maybe it's something somebody 30, 35, 40 might say. I'm like, okay, all right. But I kind of missed him, man. I wish you wouldn't have came and got him. They go back and get him in tomorrow. Keep me a little company around here,
I got you. I feel you. All your hoes gone.
Look,
you done ran all your hoes off. What's up, Avery? You done ran.
What now?
You done ran all your hoes off.
No, I told you the one came back. She came back. One came back, and that was the main one. She came back.
Okay.
And she got paid. But she, out of the 3, she would be the only one I would go around because the other one's in North Carolina. She's right down the street from me in Cavalier Manor, where all the black folks live.
Cavalier Manor. Oh shit, my family, dude. You
used to not live too far from Cavalier Manor, right?
My aunt lives in Cavalier Manor. My whole family lives in Cavalier. Man, my whole family lives in Cavalier Manor.
What's their last name?
Peebles.
Peebles?
Yeah, Peebles.
Oh, Peebles. Peebles.
Yeah, you see how old people spell shit? Peeb. Yeah, nigga. Peebles.
Yeah. I heard of them. I've heard of them. I've seen them. When I ride through there tomorrow, I got to go pick my daughter up and take her to work.
Yeah, Cavalier Manor.
I'm gonna check them out.
Right by Portsmouth, right? Next city over from Portsmouth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right next city over.
Yeah.
But that name is familiar. That is familiar. I know that name. I sure do. But it'll come to me tomorrow.
What high school did you go to? Norfolk?
I went to Creek High School.
Oh, you went to Allen? Who went to Allen Iverson? Who went to Creek?
Allen Iverson was over in Newport.
Bethel. He went to Bethel. He went to
Bethel.
Okay.
Bethel. I went to Creek.
Okay.
Now we didn't play them.
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah,
but
because
by the time my son went to high school, he was highly touted. He played against Iverson, and he could run up the court with Iverson, back and forth, step for step. But when Iverson exploded to the rim, you could see the hunger. My son wasn't hungry.
Well, God made Allen
My son
Iverson
was never
special,
hungry.
dog. Nah, we got it.
You know,
God made Allen Iverson special. You know, and that's
well,
just
he did.
Yeah, he was special.
He did.
Uh-huh.
And plus all that, you know, sleep with the lights off, raining in the house, hungry sometimes. My son don't know what that's like. And he said, I said, why you ain't stick with it? He get to the basket and he jumped and he just jumped way over me. I said, you dunk. He said, I ain't dunking like him. I said, you ain't hungry. He said, I ain't never been hungry as him. How can I get hungry as him? I said, you might have a point there. So he played AAU with him, everything. But
okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, that was a different kind of guy.
Yeah, my family went to Norcom.
Yeah, Norcom High School. The Peoples went to Norcom.
Yeah, Norcom. Basically, my whole entire family went from Norcom to the Navy Yard.
One of those names gonna come to me in a minute because it's scrambling through my head. I know them. I know them.
Hurley Peebles.
Who?
Hurley Peebles. Curtis Peebles. Yeah, it'll come to you. You know.
You say Early Peebles.
Hurley. Hurley. Hurley Peebles.
Hurley, yeah, Hurley.
You know,
yeah, I know Hurley Peebles.
You do?
Yeah,
you know.
I knew it was one of them.
You know him?
He married a girl. His wife. She was her maiden name was Boyd. Hurley Peebles.
He married Peggy.
Huh?
Was his wife named Peggy?
I know her last name is Boyd. Her maiden name was Boyd.
I don't know. I never known her maiden name because they were married before I was born.
Yeah, they was married young. They got married real young.
Yeah, they're divorced now. But that's
where we are.
If we talking about the same, if we talking about the same person, Peggy Peebles. She beat.
Well, I ain't shocked now because
Well, we act like other people ain't listening, man. That's my family.
They not listening.
Yeah, my grandfather's buried right there on Portsmouth Boulevard and Frederick Douglass Boulevard, the cemetery right there.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. You told me that. Yeah,
by the Dog and Cat Hospital, right there by the train tracks.
By the train tracks, yeah. But you could, from where you were, you could walk to Cavalier Mountain. Back then, when you was young, you walked Cavalier Mountain.
You could. Yeah, you could. Yeah, we would. That was many moons ago. Yeah,
many moons. Not a minute for you, Fred. You're only 42.
Yeah,
so it's many moons to me, but it's a few moons for you. You getting there though. You're gonna get there.
But I plan on taking my son to Virginia, so I'm definitely gonna cross paths with you.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'll be here and I'll be glad. I'll even put y'all up, man. I told you I got 5,000 square feet.
And we got so much family there. I appreciate that. Yeah, I genuinely appreciate that.
I would. I'll bring you right on here, man. Ain't nobody but me and the African lady here who keeps my house clean. And she used to be like the nanny to my kids.
Oh, okay.
But all my kids grown up now. So she's still here looking out for my grandkids and keeping the house flowing.
That's what's up. Yeah, Hurley Peebles played at Norfolk State. He was a DB. He played football. Is that the same guy?
Who?
Hurley Peebles.
Hurley?
He played at Norfolk State. Played football.
What year did he play?
Man, don't have me lying. He's 60 something now. He in your age bracket. Y'all the same age. 65, 64.
Yeah, that's why I said 70s, 80s. Yeah, 70s. I know Hurley Peebles now. I know. I mean, I don't know him personally.
Henderson.
But I know that name.
Henderson Peebles, Hurley Peebles,
Man, small world, man. It's the first time you mentioned that to me. I don't know why that popped out. Hurley Peebles. Oh, when I said Cavalier Manor.
Oh, Cavalier Manor. Yeah, Cavalier Manor is I used to spend a lot of nights there with my cousin Buck.
Yeah, but that's where all the girls was. The fine girls was in Cavalier Manor. Everybody came from Norfolk, Deep Creek, Chesapeake, everywhere. Come to Cavalier Manor, see the girls walking around there with their shorts on.
I was playing video games,
All them,
but I
all
can
them red
imagine.
bones, all them red bones is broke down there in wheelchairs and crutches and. But Cavalier Manor still Cavalier Manor.
Yeah, Cavalier
All right,
Manor.
Fred, I'm going back in the chat. I'm going back in the chat.
Appreciate you, dog. Thank you.
All right, love you, Jay.
All right, love you too. Appreciate you, dog. Hey, I haven't heard Cavalier Manor in so long. That's why I jumped out. Cavalier Manor? Shit, it is a sign that says Cavalier Manor when you pull in. You know what I mean? Right there on the corner. Oh, where you been, man? Where you been? Where you been?
Ducking down streets, motherfucking up police, showing my heat. The thieves out here every week trying to beat me. Cell phone blowing up with hoes, narc showing up with. What's up, nigga? What's up, Fred?
How you feel? I missed you, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I missed you, man. I missed you. I talk about you every opening the show. I'm like, Super Coon gonna be the first person to call in, but yeah, I mean, you wasn't here yesterday and the day before.
Oh yeah, man. I take care of things, man. I heard old Triple G, he's still alive. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
That old cock trucker ain't never gonna die, man. So what's up, Fred? What's up with Shawn, man? Look, I like Shawn. Shawn Porter, man. He's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what I mean? And I don't get me wrong. I tripped on him when he was ducking Spence. I was. And Spence is my boy, but I'm not a fanboy. You know that. But I got to get props. Shawn brought it to Spence. He did. And he's got my props, just like J-Rock got my props after he took Hurd out. You know what I mean? So what you got to say?
No, I mean, Shawn, y'all gonna laugh. I mean, you gonna laugh, but I say this respectfully. You know what I mean? He's the Buffalo Bills of boxing. You know what I mean? I'm not being funny. I'm being real. Like he's Patrick Ewing, you know? Can't win the big one, you know?
Oh man, Georgetown.
Yeah.
Before he went to New York, you know?
Yeah.
Ewing, man.
Yeah, you know, so I just wish he sent this time. See, I don't think they're doing PBC on Fox. I haven't cut my damn because I have it on auto record. So I don't know if they've been doing it, but he should just focus on skill set, you know, just focus on skill set, you know what I mean, promote himself, go live. See, these fighters should have a schedule live every Tuesday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. You know what I mean? Because
it's not Shawn, though. Let's cook on PBC. Let's cook on Al Heyman, man. Let's put him in the pot. Al Heyman, I think, in my own opinion, even though he's an educated black man, he's intelligent and all that stuff, right? He brought boxing to a standstill. He put an ice cube in a hot sport. And boxing has never been the same.
You got to give an example.
There was boxing before Al Heyman, and there's boxing after Al Heyman.
Yeah,
they don't make fights, man.
No, you got to give the example. No, give the example so you can substantiate your claim. I remixed that.
It's just that there's a climate that these guys are prima donnas now. They're not hungry to fight the best. They just want to sit back and get the best payday. And who suffers for that? It's the fans, man. Al Heyman has destroyed boxing from the inside out. He has destroyed this sport. And you guys can say what you want about Don King. Don King was a crook to the people that he promoted, but he gave us some great fights. Okay? Al Heyman, he just put the brakes on boxing, man. I do not like boxing with Al Heyman in it.
Really?
I really don't. I think the sport would be better off without that dude.
But that's all that's there, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
ESPN don't really have any talking points, you know? ESPN don't have no storylines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why the sport is dying, man. You know, and then you know, Bob Arum and him can't do nothing together, and then that's how the Zone was able to come along. Now I know you were talking about the Zone and their financial troubles, and I agree with everything you said financially. But I don't know, the sport is just dying, man. It's dying a slow death.
I agree. The sport is not where it should be. I definitely would agree. The sport is definitely not where it should be. You know what I mean? I think the sport definitely needs a personality. If Wilder would have won, he would have been that dude, man. If Wilder would have won. Fuck, man.
No, I think Wilder's mistake was not fighting AJ. He He didn't fight AJ, and I'm not going to get into that, one way or another, but he should have made that fight. By not making that fight, he wound up on this path.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is about the path you choose, right? I don't know what kind of movies you're into,
hindsight's
what kind of theories.
Hindsight's 2020, man. Man, hindsight's 2020. Some people say Jack Reese gave a long count. Wilder said he turned down $50 million. AJ said take the 15 million to 12.5. Like hindsight's always 2020. He was hit behind the head in the third round. Yes, what's up?
Fred, this is what fucked me up. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning of this shit, right? Shit. And everybody on this phone who's listening knows this is true. Wilder was on tape saying, "I want to make this fight. I don't care about the money. I just want to make this fight for my legacy." And he lied. He lied about everything because everything that came after was a contradiction of that statement.
I
hold Wilder to that because he said that and he lied.
I think fighting Luis Ortiz a second time validates who and what Deontay Wilder wants to do. You know what I mean? Like, why would you fight Luis Ortiz a second time?
Luis Ortiz was not a seriously top heavyweight. Yeah, there were some people who probably avoided him, but he wasn't all that, man.
AJ avoided him.
He doesn't get the credit. AJ had the belts. AJ was his legacy. That's the guy he should have fought, not Ortiz. Ortiz wasn't holding nothing. He didn't have no damn belt.
They didn't want the fight, man. What do you want to do? They didn't want the fight.
He's an old man. He's an old contender. That's all he was. Okay? His legacy was AJ. And he had a responsibility to fight it, and that's why he's in the position he's in now.
I mean...
And hindsight may not be 2020, maybe 2020, but those are the facts.
No, those aren't facts.
As I see
those aren't facts. But so who should Shawn Porter fight next? Who should he fight?
You know what? I really think Shawn Porter wants to retire. I think he wants out of boxing. I don't think he has anything else to prove. None of these guys want to fight each other, and he's an announcer now. And I wish him the best. I hope he just goes out on the shield while he's still healthy and just says, I'm done. You know what I mean?
Okay, sounds about
right. I mean,
right.
Nobody wants to fight each other.
Right? On a grander scale, these guys definitely should be fighting each other. Like, if I'm PBC, David Benavidez is fighting Caleb Plant in the fall. I'm not taking no chance on losing this money. I can't. Like, I can't afford to. And then the winner got a lobby for Canelo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
I like Plant in that. Plant is a great fighter.
I love Plant. I think Plant is super cool.
He's a great fighter.
Caleb Plant would have to have a great camp. David Benavidez I've seen David Benavidez train. He's a dog. Mm-hmm. He hits hard. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I have a personal relationship with Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? I would root for him spiritually, but Caleb Plant would have to have a great camp.
His way around.
He would have to have a great camp. Caleb Plant. No, I'm just saying Caleb Plant has to have a great camp. It's no bullshit. Like, it's no bullshit. It's like I would text Caleb Plant during that fight. Like, did you do that extra round today? You know what I mean? Did you run that extra mile? You know what I mean? Because it's I mean, you got to be that good to beat David Benavidez. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. He bullies people with his size. He's flat-footed. He's awkward. He's robotic. Caleb Plant is the opposite. He has head movement.
Yeah.
Foot movement.
Yeah.
He has he goes to the body. He can jab. He can move. Yeah. And that is exactly what Benavidez cannot handle. Caleb Plant he got this all day long.
No, I'm not saying.
But anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I was just saying, I will see, man. I mean, like I said, Dave Benavidez, and he's had some questionable tests as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Cocaine in him. He 20. I don't really look. I mean, he did a little cocaine. He had a good time. A lot of success before the age of 21. You can't go to the casino. So what you gonna do? Stay home and bring the casino to you? So. I mean, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh man, we got to forgive him." But you're 19, 20 years old, man, with $500,000 in your bank account. What you gonna do? I mean, you gonna.
Yeah, but people do yayo in their 20s, and then they wake up and they're 40 and they're strung out. Yeah. And in their 30s, their body's just going to hell and just shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you do cocaine, it fucks you up slowly but surely, and you will go out in a heart attack. Show me a cocaine addict that doesn't die of a heart attack in 10, 15 years. It robs your heart. So I know Mexicans like that, yo, but better watch it, if they're in this sport. And Charlos too, if they're really fucking around with that, like Tank said, it'll show up soon enough.
Oh shit, Reese. Oh shit, you done lit a fire in Reese now.
I don't know. I didn't say they were doing it, but if they're doing it, we'll see it.
I don't think so. Because it would show up in the test.
I hope not.
It would show up in the test. That's blood work. You can't, man. Trust me.
Yeah. All right, Fred. Well, I'm gonna open up the floor, man.
Hey, no.
Chat with y'all again.
Finish your rap. I didn't get a chance to hear it because you caught us off guard.
Fucking up police, showing my heat. The thieves out here every week trying to beat me. Cell phone blowing up with hoes. Narc showing up in my dough. Mama bitching, nagging and flowing. That same old. They keep trying to steal my Lolo. I creep when I'm trying to deal solo. Trying to keep them getting ill and busted on popo. Trying to get bling bling without going to sing. Trying to provide for mine. For surviving the life of crime. It's been a while, man.
Don't quit your day job. And keep trying though. Keep trying. You know they gonna need performers in your senior citizen home. You're a few years away. Appreciate you, dog.
Motherfucker, I got a hip hop background. I ain't get this niggas, but that's an old rap. I was rapping off the top of my head. I haven't done it.
Oh, we knew it was an old rap because the nigga sounded like.
Old and I'm stealing your bike. Strolling through the gutter with both cutters down to make some ends tonight. At 17, if you got cash, I'll take it. And if you fight, I'll tip you upside down and shake it. And if you try to bust around, I'm snatching your heat, pistol whooping your ass and leaving you hanging 10 feet off the ground. My own jewelry couldn't stand me, and that racist ass judge tossed me a nickel like he was passing out hard candy. And when they asked me for a statement, the look on my face, I'd rather drag your white ass across the pavement. Went to the pen as a rookie, hustling and pimping, and selling them niggas they drugs and jailhouse pussy. Yeah, niggas.
Yeah, man.
This 205-pound fool was born to rain and bang and slang and throw these big black goddamn things. I'll be out soon. That's a bit. Watch me bounce up out this bitch like a bad check. Motherfucker. Anyway.
Hey, one second.
Yo,
yeah.
Listen. Randy Jackson, what's up, man? Hey, dog, what's going down? You've been real good these past 2 years, but yeah, the way you were not letting go isn't doing it for me, baby. I'm afraid if you keep acting like you may bite, it's going to be a no for me, dog. Keep it up, though. Be the good boy. Work it out, baby. Work it out.
That's for you,
motherfucker. If you saw me, you would shit your pants.
Oh, man.
That bitch would shit his motherfucking pants if he saw me. And I'll rub it in his motherfucking nose like a dog.
Oh, man. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog.
I'll stomp that motherfucker like he's a roach walking across the road.
Oh, my God, man. Oh, man. Well, they like you. They like you.
What's that?
I said they like you. You definitely get a response out of that. Hey, you should get some
that motherfucker up by his throat with one hand, hold him over my head.
Oh my gosh.
And ask him some questions.
Oh my God. All you needed to say at the end of that rap.
He don't want.
Hey, you know what you should have said?
He don't want those problems.
Hey, you know what you should have said at the end of those raps? You know what you should have said? Hurrah! Hurrah!
Man, I spit, nigga. I could flow like a river, nigga. You got the wrong dude.
I know, but you can't swim.
That was just a demo. That was just a little tape. But anyway, man.
Appreciate you.
I'm out, man. I'll holler at you later.
All right, appreciate you, dog. Oh, y'all already know I was splicing that whole up. You already know. You know what I mean? He a freestyle. Oh, he gonna freestyle. I'm asking the freestyle every time. You know, it's a no for me, dog. Oh, man, it's Reg.
Let me check the B12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What's poppin', Reg? Your boy, man. What's up with your boy?
Up with that dude, man. Hey, man. Super cool. Stop dipping them Oreos in bleach, man. This old fake ass gangster motherfucker, man. This man, this dude got me gone, man. But the whole thing, speaking on that Al Heyman shit, man, shut that coon shit up, ho. Ain't nothing. This dude came in this game and changed the game, and you out here praising these white boys. Like, man, this dude bugged me when he say that shit. And I know he just here for agitation, but I ain't gonna let that shit ride. I don't even know the old man Al Heyman, but I'm gonna respect him because what he's done is, as not even just a black man, but as a man, what he's done for folks. Ain't no way I'm letting the oil sit on here and talk that bullshit. Because he probably getting slapped around by white boys. I see black folks like him all the time. He won't do shit. White boy walk up to him. I have redneck motherfuckers who I can talk my shit to because they know where I come from. But I can have one of them walk up to a nigga like him who think I don't give a fuck how much weight you lifting. That don't mean shit. You still a pussy. I get one of these cowboy hat wearing rednecks walk up to you, slap the shit out of you, and you wouldn't do shit but record it and cry about some 2020 shit. Don't you ever talk that shit? He's just an agitator, but I get his con. But stop dipping them oils in bleach, you clown. But that's all I got on that one, Fred.
That's it, Rez. That's all you got. Appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, man. That punk out here talking that dog shit. the rap was comical, but with all that self-hate shit, I can't stand to listen to black people talk like that. But yeah, that's all I got.
Appreciate you, dog.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Well, yes, indeed. Yeah, man. Hey, so if so here's the catch. Nah, super cool. I know that's super cool. Nah, that's not super cool. How you doing? It's Ebony, right?
Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
It's Ebony? Oh no, who's this?
Hey.
Oh, this Ebony. Okay, I'm memorizing. I gotta memorize numbers. How you doing? See,
I'm good.
See, she just
I ain't got nothing to say.
You just
I don't have nothing to say because I don't have no disagreement with nobody tonight. Ain't nobody bringing up no controversial conversation for me to debate.
Okay.
I'm just passing through to bless the, you know what I mean? Bless the show.
Thank you.
Bless the room. Say good night to everybody. You know what I mean? Surviving this quarantine that's going on right now.
Why do you say good night? I always notice that. Why do you say good night instead of good evening? I'm out of curiosity. Because good night is like see you later.
Oh, nice. It's definitely respecting, you know, because I enter the room. That's all. You show my manners.
Oh, okay. I got you. No, because maybe they say good night in your country as like good morning, right? And good afternoon. Okay, got you. Okay, I got you. Because I was watching it the other day and you said good night. I'm like, she's still here though. You know, so, but see, when you say good night in America, it's like, nigga, I'm gone. You know, peace.
Right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah, but I'm kind of upset that I missed the show the other night when you talk about the interracial.
Oh, that would have been good. You got to go back and watch it. It was fun. It was fun, and I'm more than and you could have spoke your piece too. It would have been a good show. You know.
Yeah, I know, but it was just after when I was like listening to let me see. I think I got in, catch the show, and it was like the last person called or whatever. So I didn't hear everybody else's opinion because it would have been that one person I would have disagreed with, but it's all good. But yeah, I'm just passing through to bless the room, bless the talk show, whatever.
Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah. So good night to everybody. Talk to y'all later.
Who I got one question for you, Ebony. Who's Shawn Porter? Who should Shawn Porter fight next?
Huh?
Who should Shawn Porter fight next?
Oh, I don't even know. I have no idea. See, you talking to somebody who's not even knowledgeable about boxing. I only listen because my guy do. But but I don't know.
Well, we're gonna speed you up. I appreciate you. No, for real. I appreciate you choosing this channel to, you know what I mean? I'm serious. Shit, there's a lot of things you could be doing at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? They got so many motherfucking shows on Netflix you can watch. So I say thank you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie though, I learned a lot so far, to be honest with you, just from, different people calling, talking about stuff, educating me about stuff that I don't know. Because to be honest with you, this boxing world is like something totally new. It's like a new, so I'm learning along the way.
I appreciate
it. So I'm not really knowledgeable about it, so I can't speak on it. As far as like the fighters go, I don't have no knowledge about the fighters and whatnot. When I do drive down the strip, I'll see like the little, when they have like the the billboard advertisement with fighters and stuff. And that's how I know, because my guy, he go to the weigh-ins and all that type of stuff. He do all of that, but it never.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting.
It never piqued my interest.
But now it has, hopefully.
Nah, because he listens to it all the time. So when I be walking in, I be like, "Who's that? That's Barbershop Conversation." He was like, "Yeah." So
I appreciate
when I see that you take calls, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, why not call in sometime?
Yeah, thank you. No, I'm glad. And hopefully we can turn you into a lifetime fan. You know what I mean? Because your voice has value to this show, you know? I think you and Reese had a great conversation, you know, to have publicly. Me personally, I was like, I thought that shit was a great conversation. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, me and Reese cool. You know what I mean? It wasn't like no intention like that. But at the end of the day, you know, sister to sister conversation, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Much love from my end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? And yeah, she gonna come out to Vegas or whatever. Y'all come to the spot. I can make y'all some little island food. If y'all never tried some island food, I got y'all. I'll feed y'all.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll be there. You ain't got to tell me twice. Shit, I'll be there.
Yeah. But it's all good, though.
I appreciate you. See, I told y'all, she just laughs because that's her. See, I do that too. Not because I'm uncomfortable, but because I want to make the other person feel comfortable. So a lot of times I laugh to start a conversation. Hey, how you doing, dog? You know what I mean? It's like, so, and you do the same thing. I don't know why you do it. That's why I do it sometimes. You know what I mean?
No, I do get nervous because I know it's a lot of people listening, and my voice gets shaky at times.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I don't do well with crowds.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's just about it.
Okay. Cool. You listen.
But quick question though.
Yeah, please.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, please.
How can I get in contact with moms?
With who?
Your mom.
Oh, I'll make sure that happens. I'll make sure that happens.
Yeah, because I won't mind have a conversation with her.
Yeah, I'll make sure. Yeah, I'll make sure that happens. She's listening. I'll make sure it happens.
Oh, she listening right now?
Yeah. I got your number. So
can I shout her out real quick?
Yeah, shout her out. Sure, she's listening.
Hey, what's up, mom? Where I go at? I just hope you're all right, Tati. You know, I just come for the show to say hi real quick, even though I know you don't understand what I say. But yeah, I just want to say hello. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just want to
got it. For sure. For sure.
She probably going to be like, Fred, what did she just say?
I'm going to say, I don't know. It sounded like she said hi.
It's all good.
And come get something to eat.
It's all good. I could translate it to her whenever, you know, she called me and asked me. But it would be my honor, though.
I'll gladly I'll send you.
With her.
I'll make sure she gets your number.
All right, then, cool.
For sure. I appreciate. Thank you for calling in. Yeah, all the time.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Peace. Yeah, man. I told you we a community, y'all. Y'all shit. Telling y'all. It's a movement. So, Triple OG, why you calling me on my phone? What you want, man? You know I'm doing the show. It's like niggas. Hey. I always tell niggas when I go to fights, like, call me after 8. Because I can't talk to you before 8 because, you know, there's a lot of moving and shaking. Why do all my niggas want to call me at 4 o'clock, 3:30 and shit? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. Which one you want?
Tent to B12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What's up?
Fredro, what up?
Fredro.
Yeah. Yo, tell me, Island girl, you know, put it on like a dumper truck, see a lot of sun spit that can deal with that DB style. Yeah. Hey, listen, Shawn Porter has to fight Victor Ortiz and I know this sounds crazy because I know you like these little bitty dudes, but he got to fight a name. He fight Victor Ortiz or he can fight Fernando Vargas because he's not going to fight EJ again. He's not going to fight his BFF and best man.
Fernando Vargas.
So it's got to be a name.
Who's Fernando Vargas?
And
I'm drawing a blank. Who's Fernando?
Say it again.
You said Fernando Vargas?
I'm sorry. What's his name? Damn, Vargas. What's Vargas?
What's a Vargas at 147?
He just lost to Mikey.
He just fought Mikey?
He just lost to Mikey.
Oh, Jesse Vargas. Yeah. Jesse Vargas and Shawn Porter. Yeah. I like that fight.
Right. They both coming off of AO.
I like that fight.
And
yeah.
I like that fight. If he doesn't fight Bud or CBD is going to end up going to Europe, jumping in the Uber, and he's going to make a deal with the fighter and end up fighting that Uber driver. So we got to find something that's real for him. So I think that'll be the best fight for him.
Yeah, I like that. Jesse Vargas. Yeah, Jesse Vargas. That nigga say, yeah, Fernando's cousin. You funny than a motherfucker, dog. I got it, but someone just put it in the chat. I should have laughed. I should have gave you credit. That shit was funny.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And also earlier you said somebody to interview the fighters.
Yeah.
And Picasso said Nick Cannon, and I think that'd be a great choice.
I was in the middle of a conversation. I was gonna say that's A1.
And he knows enough about combat sports, but he doesn't know details about boxing, and he can add a comedic sense to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's very worldly too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit him up and just kind of throw that. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I'm gonna just kind of shoot that out to him.
How about Corey Holcomb? How about Corey Holcomb?
Hell yeah! And
Corey Holcomb would be monsterish.
Yep, and I'll see. Well, shit, I'm not gonna see him now because of this COVID shit. But yeah, we go to the same barber. So
that's what's up. Yeah, because Corey Holcomb goes to a lot of fights. I saw him at the fight. I saw him at the Wilder fight. Yeah. Corey Holcomb, cool. He cool in person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's a natural comedian.
He is.
You know, everything that he says is just funny. You know what I'm saying? He just got that vibe about him. Yeah. All right. Well, so I don't eat no oxtails. You know what I'm saying? But there's plenty of vegan Caribbean food. So when I head to Vegas,
okay, yeah, we gonna do it.
Yeah. All right, I'm back in the chat. I'm going, bro.
Appreciate you, King. That's love. Yeah, man. That's I like Jesse Vargas versus Shawn Porter. I like that fight. Jesse Vargas needs a win. That's a respectable paycheck. Very respectable paycheck. You know.
Lemon tint the B12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What's poppin'?
Yo.
What
up, Fred?
How you feel, King?
Good, King. Based on who Porter should fight next, my opinion would be obviously it won't be Bud, and obviously it won't be Spence.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even think it's going to be Ugas.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm thinking like he might try to get that Keith too. If anything, that's not Keith Thurman too with Porter.
Yeah, I like that, Keith Thurman. I got a question. Are you hitting it from the back right now?
They might run it. They might run that shit back. You know what I'm saying? What happened?
Are you hitting it from the back right now?
I'm chill. Say no.
Nigga,
no, I'm actually walking.
Oh,
I'm not. What?
I said because you sound out of breath, nigga.
Man,
it's like you hitting it from
I'm
the back.
walking, trying to get back to the crib. It's kind of
okay. All right. It sounds like you hitting it from the back. You know. Oh, you hung up, man. You hung up. Why you hang up, dog? You know what I mean? Jamal James. Yeah, that's a good fight. But he's in an eliminator. He's in Delorme. Maybe Shawn Porter can fight the Delorme Jamal James winner. Yeah, that's a good. I like Jamal James. Call back in. Oh man. Nah, I ain't gonna let you in because you go super cool. Come on, man. Call in tomorrow. Get some fresh raps. Call in tomorrow. You know I got love for you. I don't care what nobody say. I got love for you, man. Hey, man. I know you want to get it off your chest. It's cool, man. Reggie Owens ain't going nowhere. He'll be here tomorrow. Hey, you got the OG and you got the young OG coming down your neck, dog. Oh man. Man, stop calling in. I ain't picking up your call so you can curse him out for 10 minutes for 2 minutes. I ain't doing it. We in a good space right now. We happy. DB just had the joke of the night. That nigga said Fernando Vargas' cousin, dog. That shit was funny, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, that nigga just not just say his cousin. Oh my God, dog. It would have been Fred. Nah, man, I'm happy right now. I don't feel like being a referee, man. He gonna call in tomorrow. That nigga ain't going nowhere, man. He ain't going nowhere, man. He'll call in tomorrow. He ain't going nowhere, man. We addicted to each other, man. We ain't going nowhere. So yeah, man, it's but he said that's Fernando Vargas' cousin, dog. That's funny, man. Porter versus Porter. That Oh my god, dog. Hoses, yeah. Porter versus Ugas. I like that rematch. I like that as a title eliminator. As a title eliminator, you know, I really like that fight, man. I really like that fight. Yeah, man. Oh man. So yeah. All right, I'll let him in. All right, because since you said so, Reg, I'll let him in. Yeah. Super cool. Come to a live shit. 45. Yeah, that's my super cool. Ain't playing no games. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, we all can't be the same. There he is. I can't play Nip because you might try and steal his rhymes. But
hey, Fred, I just wanted to spit some more bars for you.
Oh my god.
You ready?
Nigga, I'm never ready, but go ahead.
I'm bouncing like a jack when I hit the fucking streets because my homies are there. Fuck the chit chat. I need something to eat. Got swole on peanut butter slop and corn pone. Ain't been out of jail long, nigga. I need some fucking neck bones. Fuck parole because I'm consorting with felons. Give me my share of what y'all stolen. Go chop me some watermelon. Still committing crime. Still got shit written to rhyme. It's clear as my year. And this black motherfucker still committed to get crime. If you try to front me, you through with money. If you owe me, you better show me. If not, you be better off never knowing me. If you're a hype or a mark, then your ass gotta pay. If you're a narco or fake, play it safe. Stay the fuck out my way. You got my back. Yeah, motherfucker.
No rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's only what you do. So what you gotta do.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dog. Oh my god.
Too much fun over here tonight.
Oh my god.
Man, I ain't hating on none of them bitches, man. They know it's not. He's a phone gangster. You know, damn well if he saw me in the street, that motherfucker run for his life. Please don't make me skin him and put him on the fucking barbecue grill in front of his damn mama. Because that's always a fucking possibility with me. You know, I ain't that nigga.
Nah, you should go write down some more raps. You should go write down some more. You got to do a better job at reading your own raps. And why did you say watermelon? Why'd you say watermelon? That was too long of a word. You know that shit was too long. I know you wrote that shit down real quick, but god damn, who the fuck says watermelon in a rap? Watermelon. That nigga said watermelon in a rap, dog.
When you locked up, that's what you crave, nigga. When you get out, they ain't giving you none of that shit. They ain't giving you no fruit when you locked up, motherfucker. You eat stale cookies and bologna.
You ain't never been locked up. How you know? You ain't never been locked up.
I know everything, motherfucker, but I ain't never did no hard, you know. But yeah, niggas been arrested. If you black, you know, you've been to jail here and there. Yeah. They ain't never made nothing stick.
Oh, you black?
But anyway, nigga.
I've been calling you coon because I thought you were white. I didn't know you were black this whole time.
Yeah, right. I didn't know you were black. I still don't know you black, even though you black as a fucking ground. I still don't know you black. Never gonna meet. I get it all. When motherfuckers look at me.
Hey, that was a good start. I thought you was about to start rapping. I am the blackest motherfucker you'll ever see.
But you know what I'm saying? Hey. They hate though. They hate because when they see a nigga like me, they know they want to take from. They just give it up. They can't help it because I'm gonna get it any motherfucking way.
Hey, I'll tell you this.
You know,
if Fat Five Freddy was hosting this show in the 80s, you probably would have made it to the second round.
Man, I made money in the music business back in the day, man.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yeah, made a little cheddar. It wasn't my primary income, but you got to diversify.
How did you make money in the music industry? Please.
I don't want to get into it right now, but yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I wrote joints, man. I know how to write.
So
anyway, nigga.
You the first nigga in the history of hip hop to put watermelon in the rap, nigga. The first.
I got all kind of flows, motherfucker. But check it out, nigga. I ain't mad at none of them fools because I know damn well me and you both know what they do if they saw me run for the hills.
I've never seen you, so I'm just going off what you say. I mean, I'm not.
Take my motherfucking word for it. He can talk that shit. He can talk that shit on the phone.
I'm coming.
But I'll make him swallow his Android phone if I saw him. I'll make him eat.
He probably has an iPhone. He probably has an iPhone. Reg had an iPhone.
I make him swallow it like he's in a porn movie.
Why are you so obsessed with swallowing and your uncle's penis?
I'm just saying, this motherfucker, man, when we was a kid, my uncle used to show his dick at the barbecues, man, the kids, you know? And nigga, you know, motherfuckers be like tripping, nigga, you know, they have a few beers. You're like, I got a crooked dick. You're like, we don't believe you, uncle. You show that motherfucker to everybody, man.
Man.
So, bottom line, nigga, is this. Them niggas talk that shit over the phone. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, we just...
In my real life, they put rose petals on the ground when I walk.
Oh my God.
I'm a nigga hopping out of the brand new BMW. I'm nigga living in a big crib. I hear that old OG motherfucker over there talking shit about his crib. That nigga live like a fucking peasant compared to me. And I take what the fuck I want. Straight up.
Oh man, what you smoking, a blunt or a
I'm
cigarette?
one of them niggas that just come in there and just say, yeah, that's mine, bitch.
Oh man.
Even your woman, yeah, you leave her. You get the fuck out of here tonight.
Oh my God.
As long as you owe me money, motherfucker, that's my bitch. That's who I am, man. So I ain't gotta. Anyway, man, you have a good show.
I appreciate you calling.
Everything's lovely over there. All right.
Yeah.
And tell them internet gangsters.
We got social distancing going on, so we gotta be at least 6 feet away.
Tell them internet gangsters they can lick my black ass.
Oh man.
All right.
Get off my
Straight
line,
up.
nigga. Peace, nigga.
All right.
All right, what? Oh man. Yeah, Fred, stop this dude from talking. Yeah. Oh man, that nigga put watermelon in a rap song. I ain't never heard that. Shit got the only internet. He fun, man. He knows who he is. Oh, what you got, DB?
Let me test the V12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right, hold on. So I had to call back for two things. First, this DB in the chat. So just in case you see me, I'm ready to take that fade any day. You know what I'm saying? For Reggie, for Picasso, for Mir, for Cash G, any of my brothers, anybody in the chat talking crazy, I'm 100% ready to take that fade. I meet them at your gym, Fred, or they can come to my gym. And I'm 100% ready to take all fades, straight up. But that's on the serious side. But on the funny side, though, this dude rapping was so funny. I almost couldn't get mad at what he was saying in chat because I was laughing so hard. I thought he was joking at first. And I was like, no, this dude is serious. And baby girl right here laughing at him too. How did you like his rap?
That was not a rap.
She said that was not a rap. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he was probably writing for, man, I don't even know who he was writing for. He was,
Ice Baby. He was doing the Ice Baby shit. You know what I mean?
Man. He started to sound like Porky Pig and shit too. Abi. That's all, folks. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. But anyhow, man, I'm going for to handle this business.
All right, have fun, man. Have fun.
All right.
Peace,
always.
Man. Yeah, peace. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, super cool, man. You gotta start putting your girls on the phone, man. Man, we need some evidence, man. We need some evidence, man. You know. He writing for food. Y'all some funny motherfuckers, dog. Y'all some funny motherfuckers. Y'all some funny motherfuckers, man. 702. What it do?
Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What's happening?
Hey, how you feel? How you feel?
What's up, Real Deal Box? What's up with you, man?
How you feel?
Oh, man. Hey, it's comedy. Hey, I like old boy, though. He called out the fade. He ain't turning no fade, though. I heard that.
Yeah, that nigga's funny, man.
Hey, I need to see that fight. What's next gonna happen? Hey, but on a serious note, I don't know, Porter, man. I'm not convinced. Porter's a hard fighter, but I mean, who he gonna fight? I mean, who's out there right now? Keith Thurman, Pac-Man, Pacquiao. Honestly, I'd rather see him fight. Who's that? I might be wrong, but Jamal James, right? He's 26-1. People are sleeping on him, but he's probably another victory or two away. But he's 26-1. But I can't believe in how you feel about Mikey. I mean, yeah.
Mikey?
How you feel about Mikey Garcia? I don't think
he's in the money. Mikey Garcia's into the money. he ain't thinking about Shawn Porter because he's not a draw like that. Shawn Porter is a great opponent. Shawn, anyone would pay to see Shawn as the opponent. You understand? They didn't pay to see him as a champion. Berto and Ugas, but if you see Shawn Porter's fighting Earl Spence, Shawn Porter's fighting Bud Crawford, you're like, oh, I want as the underdog. Excuse me. It's fun. It's fun to watch. But him being the man of the hour, it doesn't really tantalize our imagination. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I really can't take him serious at 147 because he's kind of picking and choosing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can't beat Spence. Spence embarrassed you and won every round. You might have got one round. I don't see it, but let's say we gave him one round for fun. And then who you going for? I still think Keith Thurman beats him. Pacquiao beats him easy. I just don't think he's big enough. As far as his boxing skill, he's sound, but he's just like you said. It's just for the money. It's just for the. I can't take him serious at 147. But I'm not understanding why you wouldn't drop down. The man of the hour to me is everybody sleeping on Devin Haney. Like I don't understand. Devin Haney's called out all phase at 135. He'll drop down to 130, and he's about to move up if he don't get I forgot the young kid's name. He's beefing with right now.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, if he don't get Garcia, he's moving up to 140. Like I like what Devin is doing. Devin wants all the smoke. He's not running from nobody. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's ready for the work, and I think I think he's ready to take over. And I hope I don't know what the word is. Have you heard yet? What are they going to do with his belt? Does he have to fight for it, or I feel like he should just get it back?
He should just get it back because there was no fights. He
fight the next mandatory or next person in line.
If the WBC does that to him and what they did to Franchise Cruz, I don't know why we should ether them. You know what I mean? We should ether them.
I think I'm gonna make a video on that. I'm gonna make a video on that. Yeah. But you guys also touched on I don't know how you feel, but Khalid Plant, he's one of my guys, so I got to be mutual.
Mm-hmm.
But he has good hand speed. I talk to him a lot, but I think Benavidez will stop him. I think Benavidez will stop him. But
wow,
man, I'm trying. Yeah, that's why I said I know both of them like personally, so I can't really I can really just call these guys and really talk to them. So I really don't want to be like one or the other. But if I had to choose, if he was listening, I would tell him I think Benavidez will beat you. But I got love for Khalid though. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. I got love for him.
He wouldn't think you're talking about him anyway because his name is Caleb. But anyways, you know what I mean?
Right. But
who's Khalid?
He got good hand speed. He got good hand speed. He got good feet work. But that's only Benavidez is gonna let them hands go. So how far is that gonna get you? Like Benavidez comes in shape. He's gonna let them hands go. I don't know. It'll be a good fight. I think it'll be one of those a toss up, maybe split decision. So Plant could definitely get it, maybe on a split decision, maybe. But he'd have to dance all night, all 12 rounds.
Yeah, I mean it's a good fight. It's a very entertaining fight too. Very entertaining.
And then everybody's sleeping on the sleeper at the light super middle is Lionel Thompson. How you feel about him?
I like Lionel Thompson. He's definitely a dark horse. He's definitely a dark horse.
Yeah, he just beat Jose. I don't even know how to pronounce dude's name.
Well, you don't know how to pronounce nobody's name, so go ahead and try.
No,
Uzatake.
Okay, he just beat old boy that had the belt. Khalid beat him, but like I said, man, it's a toss up, man. I don't know, but I think Lionel Thompson could probably beat anybody on a good night.
I agree. I'm gonna interview him soon. I got 20 interviews lined up, and I ain't even called nobody. Shit.
Man, me and you both. I ain't made no moves or did nothing.
Yeah, I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, man, Porter, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not convinced, man. I think Spence is the man at 147, and then we know. I mean, let's keep it 100. Crawford re-signed with Top Rank, but because he understands the relationship. So at the end of the day, he's not going to be forced into anything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. As far as the fight, he's not going to be forced to a fight he doesn't have to take. But I still don't think he beats Spence. That's my honest opinion. I don't think he beat Spence.
Well, he didn't beat Spence. Oh, Crawford? Yeah. Yeah. Spence is
Yeah. I don't, he won't beat Spence if they fight. So at the end of the day, it's just I think it's all they talking shit, and Crawford knows. Okay, we're not gonna get in the ring. If they get in the ring, everybody's gonna go though. I know that it'll be a big pay-per-view event.
Yep.
And to touch on it too, how you feel about Devontae? You sold on him, or how you feel?
Tank Davis, I like him, man. I just want, man. Am I sold on him? No, I'm not sold on. I really like him though. Like I want him to succeed because I hope that he can inspire that demographic. You know, the same thing I wanted from Broner is the same thing I wanted from. I desire from Tank because he has an audience that I can't get to. What's up?
I said I don't want to sleep on man. We all love Broner. Broner just needs to let his hands go more. That's it.
Man, Broner
is
30 years old.
After he got beat up, after Broner got beat up, and he took that L, he hasn't been the same ever since. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, because he could have beat Pacquiao. He was way more gifted than Pacquiao that night.
Yeah. He would have let his hands go. He could have beat. It was a money thing, though. They paid him good. You know, at this point, I think he's just chasing the money. I don't know if it's really about victories because at one point wasn't he talking about fighting Devin? But buzz was out there. I don't know how true that was. You know how boxing goes. So, but yeah, man, that's just my call. I just wanted to keep it. And we was kind of going away from.
We was going away.
Rap. We had somebody called out a fade.
Yeah. Ain't nobody fighting. Ain't nobody
see me in the
fighting.
streets. I don't know, man.
Man, you get around. Man, you get around 10 niggas drinking. What happens? Oh, fuck you up. You know, ain't nobody fighting, nigga. Everybody know they 65. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody fighting.
I hope, you know what I hope too? I hope we stay on track, man. I know they pushed it back, but man, Fred, we need to do like a big I know I missed the last one, but what am I saying? Fury and Wilder. When that come out, man, we got to do a big breakfast or something.
Yeah, for sure. I'm all in on that. I'm all in on that. I'm definitely gonna plan accordingly.
But I feel like everybody that go to the breakfast, make sure you buy a ticket to the fight. Like, let's show our support. We got to come out in numbers. Everybody talking about Wilder this and Wilder that. Let's show out. Let's get a block and try to 2, 3, 4, 5 rows deep.
Yeah, I would love that.
Support, man. I'm Team Wilder. No win, lose or draw. I'm Team Wilder. Yeah. So I've had about 5 to 6 interactions with him, and I say, other than my other closest friends that I know that are boxers and I talk to, I don't see Wilder every day. But when I run into Wilder, he shows me love. Yeah. He talks to me. He takes time to talk to me. He doesn't rush off, and he's for the people. So you ain't gotta say when you for the people. When you speak up, then that lets me know where your head is and you real. You know what I mean?
Facts, big facts.
So I don't care if his uniform or whatever that costume was, if it was heavy or whatever. I don't care what he said. Like I said, if you Team Wilder, you Team Wilder. So I understand people jumping the ship when you take an L and all that. I know we touched on all that, but if you rocking with somebody, it's like a marriage. I mean, of course, there's a divorce and marriage, but you go through rocky times. So at the end of the day, if you rocking, you go through the hard times, and you just figure it out. At the end of the day, Wilder gonna figure it out. And I think fight number 3, man, it's gonna be epic. You definitely got to be in the building. Everybody gonna be there. It's gonna be fire.
Facts. It's gonna be fun.
But that's my call, Fred. Like I said, I just wanted to keep it boxing, man. But like I said, I'm really Lionel Thompson.
That's a good call. Yeah, 168. Yeah, he's a good fighter. Very good fighter.
And I think Benavidez is a beat plant. But we'll see. I'm gonna call him and see if I can. They so busy. I don't even know where Benavidez is, but try to get an interview and see or figure something out. But I just want to see what they think.
Yeah,
But honestly, when we come out of this Corona shit, I don't even think it's gonna be a lot of tune-ups other than Danny Garcia and Spence.
I hope not.
Right, this is gonna be everybody gonna come out with tune-ups. Oh, we've had layoffs. They've been training, but ain't nobody gonna come out and have no hard fights.
Watch him. Ain't no one gonna watch him. Only people gonna be there is the media.
I'm saying
niggas are waiting for football. If they fuck up and let football take all the thunder, man, they need to announce these fights now. Earl Spence is fighting Danny Garcia, his older brother, Danny Garcia, you know, so yeah,
Right.
Yeah, you got better announce these fights,
I like how Earl came out though. Earl said he don't need a warm up. He ready to go to work now. So
yeah, I get that. They don't know. Derek James know the truth. I haven't spoken to him, but I don't talk to him too much,
yeah.
So
all right, well that's my call, Fred.
I appreciate you, dog.
All right.
Man, we had a great show tonight, man. That shit was, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Super cool, Bree. That's a different motherfucker, dog. He's a different motherfucker. That motherfucker take on different characters every night. Oh man, that shit funny. Khalid. Hey, I thought he was gonna say Khalid Muhammad or some shit. I'm like, who the fuck is Khalid Muhammad? Oh man. Nah, nigga, I'm gone. Show over. You had, I don't want to hear no more rapping. No more rapping, no more capping, no more tapping. All right. How about that? You a writer. You got to work on some shit. You got homework. Super cool. You got homework. All right. You got to write a rap. You need to focus on your delivery. Your delivery is shitty. Watermelon. Minister Khalid. Hey, Keena. Appreciate you, Reese Joe. Nigga is. Hey, he's literally started from the bottom now here. Huh, Reese? Started from the bottom, now the whole team. You better laugh at that, Reese. That shit was funny. My corny ass. Anyways, man, I love y'all, man. We're going to play the song, get the hell out of here. Oh, shit, we're going to turn it down, though. We're going to turn it down. What's up, Ebony? Oh, you got my joke, Ebony? I appreciate you, man. I know I'm corny as hell. Kenyatta, Reggie, man, I appreciate you. Reggie Cheese, Reggie Owens. We need a TB call, man. TB, you got to call in tomorrow, man. Don't be a stranger, man. I'll get you tomorrow, 804. Mark Wunderlich, Reese Joe, a dominant bottom. Damn, this nigga plays center. Peoples Hernandez, man. What's up, man? You in here again, huh? D. Cole. Keena, Duke. What's up, Duke? I appreciate you, man. How's the truck? Everything okay? Antonio, Sunlion. Gene Thomas, man. Welcome to the show. I don't think I've met you before. If I have. Sunlion, thank you for the call, man. I think you were the first caller, right? Picasso, D. Cole, Jay Cooley. I'll get you tomorrow, 804. I'll get you tomorrow. Omega Red, Aaron, D. Cole, Sunlion again. Pac-Man. Camp going good, huh? Okay. This is y'all favorite part, right? I turned the music up on his ass. That shit was funny. Had to get my
Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. So things you gotta do.
Hey, Reg, you going live? Hey, Reg, what fights you got tonight? I'm about to listen to you right now. 11:45, right? 11:45. Oh, what fights you got? That's dope. Keena said, Reg, who's fighting tonight? That was dope. I like that response. Yeah, man. See, now we got expectations, man. 11:30, not 11:45. Okay. Reach out to the pastor tomorrow, Fred. Okay. Done. I will. Thank you. I will. We're going to call him on the show. We're going to call his ass. Make a check on his ass. Thank you. We'll do that tomorrow. 305 in my city. For sure, P. Good. We'll definitely do that tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow, too. Oh, Tim Bradley. Oh, shit. Tim Bradley. I take a knee Bradley. Saved his career, man. He made a little bit more money because he took a knee that. Oh, he going to talk about it. I ain't going to. But yeah, man. Fred, did you unblock lady? Oh, I forgot about that. She got to email me her Instagram. She wasn't in here tonight. I wish she was. Yeah. The after party's over at Reggie Owens' house. All right. Reggie Owens' house. Yeah, we're going to do that. My favorite Tim Bradley fight. You like that fight? My favorite Tim Bradley fight is the Marquez fight. I thought he looked good that fight. West Virginia, man. What it do, big homie? Last time, y'all.
Cause the devil is alive. I'm telling you the truth. It's only what you do. Some things you gotta do.
I'll meet y'all over there at Reggie Owens, man. All right. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday? Tomorrow's Friday? Yeah, we going live tomorrow night. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Love y'all, man. See y'all tomorrow. Every night. We going live every night. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all.